Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? It's your boy Fresh and Smooth here, off of Fresh and
Still,
Smooth Boxing TV, the best boxing show in Las Vegas. We got some 168 action going on here.
yeah,
Demetrius Andrade,
the
31 and
middleweight.
0, 19 KOs. He was a former WBO light middleweight champ and the WBA. Then he moved up to middleweight, had the WBO middleweight title.
Olympic gold medalist too. Don't forget.
He's fighting Denmark Nicholson. Uh, 26 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 22 wins by KO. I mean, 22 wins by KO. Yeah. Anyways, so this is a very interesting fight because this is Boo Boo moving up in weight. Um,
Right,
168 debut. This guy is
right.
not a. I mean, he had losses in his career, but he's still 168 pounder, and it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to be at that weight. I mean,
Right,
but you got to
right.
think Nicholson. He's from the DC area, so his whole family is going to be there. I mean, that's a little bit of motivation if you
He
ask
gonna
me.
have all his exes there. Yeah, it's gonna.
How
He's
you gonna
gonna. I
get knocked out
mean,
in front of mommy?
yeah, he gonna have all his cousins there, so he gonna be fighting extra hard. I
I mean,
mean,
he's coming to fight. He's not coming to lay down, which is
it's
a good
coming to
thing.
fight. He honestly, it looks like he's a bigger guy. Um, I think obviously, it's a stay busy fight at the same time as a showcase fight. This is a showcase fight for him. This is his first time fighting on uh, you know, Showtime, PBC. I'm not sure if he's
And he's
PBC. He
moving
might
up.
just
He's
be
moving up
fighting
in
with
weight. You know what I
Showtime.
mean? So
But
he's very awkward, and he's been to me he's been ducked in boxing. So I mean, I'm glad he's
yeah,
getting a
let's
shot.
talk about. I just want to talk about Andre. I mean, Andre's one of my favorite fighters ever. He's been the most ducked. He was champion at 54. Nobody really wanted to fight him. He was Canelo's mandatory then. Canelo didn't want that. He was champion at 160. Um, no one Canelo's mandatory at 160. Canelo didn't want that either at that time. And he's just been climbing up, changing weight class, looking for the big fights. Obviously, he signed with his own, and he went on the European tour. You know what I'm saying? He fighting a bunch of Europeans. And now he declined. He dropped his belt. He was a champion. He dropped his belt, and he chose to not fight Zach Parker up in his hometown. He just felt like the money and it might have been some home cooking. You never know. But he just felt like this was a better opportunity for him, and now we got him. We got him. We got him at
Well, the
Showtime. We wanted to
beauty the
see
beauty
him.
with him is after I did my research on him and all that, like you said, he was a champ at junior middleweight, just lightly climbing up. Had
Yeah,
two different
man.
belts, there, and then went up to middleweight, had
Right.
a WBO. Where was Golovkin at? Where was all these dudes at?
No,
I mean,
nobody.
like
Nigga
that's
would have been
crazy. Like
Fano,
literally,
man.
he lives up to his name, Boo Boo. Like,
Yeah.
gotta go.
So, so he yeah. Now we got him, and now I'm excited, man. Because after this fight, then I mean, everything's a go. As he's fighting on Showtime, so he wants Jamal Charlo. Hopefully, we
Yeah,
can get him a
he
Jamal
said the goal
Charlo.
is Charlo, but Charlo. I mean, I don't know what's going on over there with them guys. Like,
Charlo's gonna have to have some sort of stay busy, fight. Nothing too crazy. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna give him. He's not gonna take Andre off top like that. And then Charlo is a mid. Is he gonna fight at
he's
168?
at
He's a
160.
middleweight.
He's calling out guys at 168,
I don't know
175.
why
Like, bro,
you
what are
can't
you
fight me.
doing right now? Like, figure it
So
out.
so so Demetrius Andrade, I want to see him do well. I want to see him showcase his talent on pay per view. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. On Showtime pay per view on a big card, Javante.
No, but
Um,
but don't
and
don't 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 count out the lone wolf. I mean Nicholson. I mean, even though he's been down and out, I mean sometimes some fighters not a ton of clock back. So he's in his hometown. He got a lot to prove. It's gonna be a good fight, because they both gonna
it's
come to
gonna be
fight.
a nice showcase scrap for him.
Yeah, he
After
gonna come to
this,
fight. So
what I was getting to is we got in March we got the showdown between David Benavidez, Caleb Plant.
yeah, well,
So
I just seen Caleb Plant the other night. We went to the where
right,
we at
right.
we were at the fights, and he said it's
The
not set in stone, but
Rivera
they're
fight.
working on it. So it's like, what are they doing in boxing? Is this all
Nah, the
cap?
fight's happening. That fight's happening,
No, it
man.
says it's gonna happen, but they don't have a date yet. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we
They
are
don't have
in
a strong
January.
date. Well, look, they already that fight should be happening. It is happening. They announced it, so whatever is happening. And then Andre can get in the middle right after that. You know what I'm saying?
And
Can
that's
we
what it's
see an
looking like. It's
Andre
like,
versus
but see,
Benavidez?
the problem with me with
It's a
this weight
fight.
class is the guy with all the belts, right? Why does all these other guys, they're all fighting each other, and he just sitting up there talking about he's about to fight a journeyman in London, and what?
We'll talk about that. But let's just say this,
You see what I'm saying, though? You
the
know where
guy
I'm
he's
going.
fighting up in there, is he his mandatory? No, he's not. Not at 168. But because he's a light heavyweight, the guy that they're looking to fight Canelo with. Canelo's the one we're talking about. Canelo has all the belts at 168.
Yeah. I mean,
so we'll see what happens. I mean, David Benavidez, Caleb Plant, then Jamel. I mean, obviously he's taking this fight now. Demetrius Andrade is, so maybe they'll make some calls and make him Canelo's mandatory at 168. Will Canelo drop the belts at this point in time?
you know what would be a good fight?
Canelo can fight the belts. To be honest with you, he did what he wanted to do. Canelo doesn't need a belt to sell pay-per-view, so I mean,
yeah, but he does that. That's legacy destroyed. You didn't duck Benavidez. Like, ain't much time here. We're not getting off topic here. Look,
but the names that you're talking about, people don't know them.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. That's what's up and coming. You got to give people a chance. You got to give them a chance. Like Demetrius Andrade, undefeated. I mean,
Demetrius Andrade. He remember we were in that press conference. And,
he pulled up, telling him get up out of here and all. Like, come on, man.
He told him you're terrible. Remember he was telling Andrade you suck, you're terrible.
Yeah. Okay, then
Andrade was like,
terrible, he should have went in there and mopped the floor with him real quick.
They don't want that. I mean, Andrade is tough, man. He's southpaw.
Look, it's like this. We're not getting off topic. This is his coming out party. We're not going to give Canelo no shine. I'm not anyway. I'm happy he's moving up in weight. Hopefully he can get the big fights he wants as long as he can take care of this tough, veterans. I call him a seasoned vet. You know what I mean? He's been in the game longer. So let's see how he matches up, and then we go from there. We going to have – but the fight I would love to see him fight, him and Caleb Plant. Woo!
Yeah, that'd be nice. But we'll see. We'll see. We might see it. Caleb Plant beat David Benavidez. Might catch that next. So, all right. So, also on the card, we got Speedy Rashidi Ellis. He's 24-0, 15 KO versus Romain Villa, who's 25-1 with 24 KOs. So the guy can knock people out. He has some power to have 24 KOs. I was looking at who he's been fighting. He's been all up Central America, fighting everywhere, Mexico, Venezuela.
Right, that welterweight right now as well, right? Welterweight.
Right. So
another one in the pot over there. I mean, it's high drama in 2023, baby.
So Rashidi Ellis, he was the Golden Boy. He helped Canelo for a few of his fights. He sparred with Canelo a lot, got him ready. So he's been really, boxing top tier guys.
If that's the case,
he has the power
about him. If he's helping people get ready for big fights.
He went 2 years without a fight with Golden Boy, which is terrible. I mean, the guy with that kind of talent to go 2 years without a fight is terrible. So now he's landed at Showtime, Showtime PBC, and we're excited to see him, showcase, another showcase fight for him. The guy Romain Villa, even though he has 24 KOs, I was watching some of his fights. It's hard to catch some of his fights online. And I mean, he's straight up and down. Nothing too major. Nothing. No special effects here. I think this is a good fight for him as far as Speedy Ellis, because Rashid Ellis, he can really show his talent on this guy. And
that's one thing we like to do on this page.
Come to fight.
We like to spread the light on up and comers. They're not getting no shine, and we just like to put their name out there so they can get a buzz, and what I mean, and give them the chance to see what they do. Yep. I mean.
So that's gonna be a rocker, man. That's gonna be a rocker. Also added to the card. I'm not sure if he'll make the televised live event on the pay-per-view, but he might be on the Showtime. Usually Showtime YouTube's for free. A lot of the undercard fights that won't make the pay-per-view, because usually for pay-per-view they usually put on 3 to 4 fights. Yeah. It should be 4 fights, right, for payper-view. So hopefully this
minimum
is
3. Minimum like a
minimum was 3. Yeah. But this is a big card, right? Because we got Tank head main event is Tank. Then you got Boots. Then you got Andre. That's 3, and Rashidi Ellis. That's 4.
It's really
that's
Tank,
4 fights.
Andre's Boots, and then Ellis.
Right. Right. That's 4 fights. So Brandon Lee just got added as well, which I'm super excited about. Brandon Lee, if you guys not too familiar, go YouTube him. He's a beast. The kid got power. He's Asian American. Reminds me of I mean, he reminds me of Spence a lot. I mean, he has super huge power. He's a big welterweight too. He's 5'10", and he brings a different demographic in a way. A lot of Asian American people are gonna follow him, almost kind of like that Jeremy Lin type of scenario. You know what I'm saying? But he's really, really good. Really, he's really, really talented. He can really, really fight. So hopefully they'll put him on. He's gonna be, obviously he's gonna be on the free portion on YouTube. So we'll get to see him fight as well.
And again, guys, we'll be covering this whole event. We're going to live stream. I don't know about the whole event, but like at least the last 2-3 big fights. We're definitely going to cover Boots, Andre, and
for sure.
Obviously Tank.
For sure. Follow us on the channel.
Follow us on IG,
subscribe button, notification bell.
IG, Fresh and Smooth Boxing TV, man. I'm posting on there every day. Keeping up with the boxing news. So if you're not catching us on here, you can catch us on there. We out.